guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining. Today's video is going to be a look with all drugstore products. I really wanted to do this video for you guys to give you an alternative to using high-end makeup and give you something really affordable that you can go out and buy and not feel bad about. So today that is what I am doing. I'm going to do a full look with all drugstore products. So if you want to see what things I use, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to start by priming my face with my normal primer. This is a Smashbox primer water, and I am doing this to give all of these drugstore products a fair chance. As you guys know, this is not drugstore, but I want to make sure that I'm using the same primer as I do everything else, so it gives it a fair shot and makes these products work as well as possible. Now that I've primed my face, I am going to go ahead and go in with foundation. So today's video is going to be a handful of products that I've used in the past and a handful of first impressions I've never used before. But today I am going in with this, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, which is a long-time favorite of mine. I am in the shade 103, and I love this foundation. It is super full coverage and looks great on the skin, so that's what I'm going in with today. So I'm just going to put a little bit on a damp beauty blender, like so, and start tapping it into my face. Is on, I'm going to go ahead and move to the eyes, and I am going to prime my eyes with this NARS primer. Again, I'm doing so just to give all of the eyeshadows a fair shot and make sure that we're doing as best as we can before we go in with all of these drugstore products. Now I'm going to set my eyes with some translucent powder really quick before we go in with the eyeshadow. Using translucent powder before you go in with your eyeshadows to set your primer is just going to give you a clean base, and it's going to make it so much easier to blend out all of your shadows. So that's why I did that. But now we're going to move on to eyeshadow, and today I am using this Maybelline eyeshadow palette. I have never used this before, so I'm excited to try it out. So I went with the shade, what shade is this? I think it's saying Autumn Coppers is the shade, but I kind of went with a neutral palette that I knew I would wear a lot. So there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. It does come with two little eyeshadow brushes. We are not going to be using those. Instead, I'm going to go in with a fluffy crease brush. And the thing about these are they're actually labeled. If you can read it there, I'm not see, but it says crease, it says lid, base, liner. So actually I should have read this first. We could use this as a base, and you know what? I will go in just to try it out. Over that translucent powder, I am going to put that base shade. That shade is actually really nice, so I would definitely recommend going in with that to set your primer as the base. That worked out really well. So now we are going to jump in to the crease shade right here. I'm taking a fluffy crease brush, putting a little bit on, and I'm going to start from the outer corner and just blend that into the crease. So now I'm going to go in with this shade down here and put it in the outer V and bring it up into the crease a little bit to deepen it up. Now I'm going to go in with a lid brush, and I'm going to go into the shade right here, the one labeled lid, and I'm going to put that all over. So it's it's not bad, but I am going to go ahead and spray some Fix Plus on my brush and see if we can get a little more pigment out of that. Once I sprayed some Fix Plus on there, it looks a lot better and it shows up a lot more, so I'm really liking how it's looking. So now I am going to go back in with that original crease shade and crease brush and just blend all of that out. We want to make sure there are no harsh lines, as always. There we are with the shadows. I will come up a little closer so you can see, but that is what it's looking like. I am really liking it a lot. I think it's really pretty. It's very neutral, which I enjoy wearing on my eyes, and I think it looks really nice. I think that the palette's really affordable for that price. I think it did great. I would love to get some other shades and some different colors and see what else I can do, but I mean, so far I'm really liking it. It's really easy to do, especially if you're a beginner. All of the shades are labeled. You can use it really easily. So I am liking the eyeshadow so far. Now I'm going to go in with some eyeliner, and I'm using one of my favorite products. This is the Lodi London Wingwoman eyeliner. It is felt tip liner, and I got it during my Ulta unboxing. If you saw my last video, you would know that, and I've been trying it out and I've been using it ever since. It is so affordable and it's a great felt tip liner. I think it works perfectly, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on my eyes. You can see that I did tape off the corners before I did my eyeshadow. That's going to give me a really straight line, and I'm going to follow that with this eyeliner and take off the tape, and we'll have a perfect wing liner. And that's how it looks, and I absolutely love it. I think it looks great and it's so affordable again, so highly recommend that eyeliner. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop on some false lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so I've gone ahead and set under my eyes with this Maybelline Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. So that's what I have going on here, and now I am going to fill in my eyebrows with this NYX eyebrow powder in dark brown. I'm just going to take this eyebrow pencil right here and fill in my brows. Okay, now that my brows are filled in, I'm going to go ahead and wipe away this setting powder. We're now going to move on to bronzer, and I'm using this new bronzer. It is right here. Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. So I've never used this before. So we are going to go ahead and open it and try it out. This bronzer seems to be a little light for my skin. I just don't see too much of it coming off right now. This is the shade, you know what, I want to say it only came in one shade. 739 to get to Brazil. I'm not sure. I'll need to check to see if they have darker shades. But it just doesn't seem to be bronzing me up that much. I mean, I don't dislike it. Like, it feels nice. But I just thought it might show up a little better on my skin. So if you are fairer than me, I think you'll really like this. If you're darker, this is not going to work for you, unfortunately. But that's okay. Let's move on to blush. is another new product I will be trying, and it is the Maybelline Fit Me Blush. I got it in shade Light Pink 104. I think it looks like a really pretty shade, so let's go ahead and open this and try it out. Okay, so again, unfortunately, I feel like this is not the best color for me. I don't feel like it's showing up too much. It gives you a light, very light wash of color, so I think it looks really good for a natural look. Not exactly this glam look that I'm kind of going for with the eyelashes and everything, but yeah, I think if you have fair skin tone, again, this might look really good. If you have my skin tone, it looks really good for a natural look, but it just does not show up as dark as I want it to. So instead, I am going to go in with my normal blush and bronzer just to finish up this look. Okay, now it's time to highlight, so I'm going in with this Wet n Wild highlighter. I'm really excited to try this out. I've heard great things. The only thing that worries me is this was the only shade left, and I wanted it so badly that I just went ahead and got it. I think it might be a little dark on my skin tone, but we're going to try it out anyway. I really want to pick up the lighter shades of this. I think they'll look so beautiful, so let's go ahead and open this up and see how it goes. So this is what it looks like. It looks really pretty. And this is in the shade, what shade is this? Crown of My Canopy. So let's try it out. So there's the highlight. And I actually really like it. I think this is a really, really pretty shade. I still do want to get the lighter one, but I think this is beautiful and I think it looks really good. It's definitely a bronzy highlight, so if you like to look really bronzy and glowy, then this one is going to be a great one for you. Okay guys, I'm going to finish up the eyes with one of my absolute favorite products from the drugstore, and it is this Lodi London eyeliner for your waterline. It looks like this. Again, this is one for my unboxing from Ulta, and I absolutely love this stuff. Like, can you see how black that looks on the waterline of my eyes? It is so black, and it honestly stays all day. I have never found a waterline eyeliner that stays all day. I've tried MAC's, Kohl, I've tried NARS, I've tried all of these high-end liners, and none of them stay as good as this $5 eyeliner from Lodi London. So you have to go try it. You can get it online at Ulta. I'm also going to pop this mascara on my bottom lashes really quick. Okay guys, to finish up this look, we have to do lips. So I have these two Lippies from Maybelline. They look like this, and they are the Super Stay Matte Inks. I got two shades. I got 10 and 5. This one is 5 Loyalist and 10 Dreamer. So I don't know which one I should do. Honestly, I have only used these one time, and I used this one. It is a nude. You guys know I'm all about my nudes. I love them. So you know what? Let's step out of the box and try this one out for you guys. So this lipstick is so pink. I just don't think it goes well with the look. I thought it was going to be like a little darker, a little more like mauve and nude, but it is bright pink. So if I was going for like a really feminine, girly look, I might pull this one out, but it's just not working for me for this look. So I'm going to go in with my nude one on top of it and see if we can cancel out some of this bright pink color. So let's go ahead and do that and see what we can do. So that's what it's looking like with the nude on top of it. I will say it did not cancel out all of the pink color. It's definitely still drying down right now, but this nude shade is really pretty. I highly recommend it if you like nude lipsticks. So I like this one. The other one, a little too pink for me, but again, that's okay. Okay guys, so this is the completed drugstore look. I hope you like it. I really quickly want to run through all the products I used and tell you my final thoughts on them, so let's go ahead and get started on that. First of all, I love the eyeshadow I used. I thought it looked really nice. I thought it was easy to blend out. I thought it was pigmented. I liked when I sprayed the Fix Plus on it. It really showed up a little bit better. So this I would recommend. The Lodi London eyeshadows are another big yes for me. I absolutely love these. These might be my favorite of the drugstore products altogether, other than the foundation, of course. That's another holy grail product, but these were absolutely fantastic, so highly recommend them. And the concealer is also a hit for me, along with the setting powder. So those are probably my favorite drugstore items that I use in this video. Of course, along with this, as I was saying, the foundation is one of my all-time favorites, so definitely check this out if you haven't. The big misses for me in this video are going to be these two items. I just didn't feel like they showed up on the skin as well as they should have, and I just don't think that they were worth it. This is going to be the Wet n Wild bronzer, and this is the Fit Me blush. I think if I tried out different shades in these, it could be nice. It's not to do with the formula, but rather maybe the shade range. Maybe I need to go darker and see if they show up better. So that is my final thought on those. And lastly, the Lippies. I absolutely love this color. Not as big of a fan of this pink, but I know they have a ton of other shades, so I definitely want to go pick some more up. Okay guys, that's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed my full face of drugstore products. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited.